Don't watch this video before you go to bed because these scary videos will have
Swear
you
I won't
sleeping
forget
with one
this.
eye
Why do
open
I regret
tonight.
this? In my mind
Number 10.
reckless, thoughts are
This
feeling
clip was taken
endless.
from
Sitting
some
up,
sort
I'm
of
breathless.
Japanese
Anxiety's
television program,
infectious. I feel
which
so
an audience is
defenseless,
presented
betrayed
with a
and
video.
embarrassed. I hate
Watch
being
the
open,
reactions
I
to
hate
the
being
clips
broken. I feel
afterwards.
like an
The
ocean
video
filled
that
up
they are
with
showing in this
emotion.
particular
Anger ain't a
episode shows an everyday
potion. Rub
woman
it on
sitting
like
on a
lotion.
train
I can
smiling
feel it
for the
soaking,
camera.
reopen. The scars have
Presenting this
awoken.
intriguing new
I
video of a
can't
woman
move on
enjoying
till
her
I
day,
let
but something
go. I
absolutely
feel
chilling
so
happens
lost,
right
never at
behind
home.
her. It
Need
happens
to
so
be
fast
strong,
that if
every
you
breath
blink
hope.
even once,
Cause I
you
can't
literally could
move on
miss
till
it.
I
Take
let
a
go.
close look
I can't
upon watching
move
on
on
the
till I
side.
let go.
All of the
I
audience
feel
members
so
are
lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hope. Cause I can't move on till I let go.
The pain makes it real. I don't wanna feel, I just wanna kill the bad thoughts and steal a good thought and feel. I'm just lost to heal, I'm just lost to feel. I need time to heal, I can't steer the wheel. Cause this drive to kill, and it gives me chills. A nice road it feels, I slip off the peel and crash all the steel. Will I ever heal?
I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hope. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hope. Cause I can't move on till I let go.
Video of him riding a roller coaster with his son. He probably did not expect it to capture something so utterly terrifying. Number 8. Ashik Tipu lives in Uganda and says that while driving around late at night in the district of Potter, he stumbled upon something absolutely horrifying lying in the middle of the road. He became so startled that he had to pull out his camera to document his findings for the world to see. Otherwise, they may not have believed it. As they always say, seeing is believing, and it's certainly hard to explain what exactly is in this video. You just have to see it for yourself to make up your mind. Unfortunately, because this video was filmed in Uganda, I cannot make out what the people in the car are saying, so if you speak Swahili, I would greatly appreciate it if you would let me know what they are saying in the comments.
లేడీ అని కాదు అక్కడ నీకు అర్థం కాలే
కారు పడిపోద్దని భయం అవుతుంది
అదే వెనక్కి పోనీ
Regardless though, it sounds like they are discussing what they are seeing in a calm manner, which would be quite the hard thing to do seeing as how creepy this is. Ashik says that he thinks this is a demon of some sort, although people in the comments seem to disagree, with many stating it looks like a woman in distress and in need of help. So hopefully Ashik and the passengers in this car called the police after filming this video just to make sure that this individual got the help they so desperately needed. Number 7. Imagine you are driving around late at night with a few of your friends, talking and enjoying the night when you suddenly come across a stranger off on the side of the road. Do you stop and ask them if they need any help? Do you worry that if you approach them that they may be dangerous and try to harm you? These are likely a few questions that were raised by Siram K and his friends in March of 2020. When they noticed this strange figure on the road in the Indian township of Yercaud. Throughout the video, Siram and his friends appear to be arguing back and forth, perhaps regarding whether or not they should stop and see what the stranger is doing. But they ultimately decide to not take a chance and proceed to drive right on by. Sometimes we are told by people that if you see a stranger that looks like they need help, you should stop to see if they need assistance. But with that notion comes a huge danger because you never really know who the stranger truly is. So who knows, maybe it was a good idea that they drove on because this person could have been harboring sinister motives. Number 6. Dave Explores is walking around a nearby forest in Belfast, Ireland, when he suddenly sees something so mysterious and weird that he pulls out his cell phone to try to capture the incident for his subscribers to see. Take a look at the creepy footage and make sure to pay close attention. As soon as he sees the strange apparition move by, he audibly voices his shock and awe.
Here, guys, did any of you just see that?
You can't see nothing with the naked eye.
No, you can't. Whoa, did any of you just see something walk in front of the camera there, guys?
It's definitely quite the short video, but sometimes the ones that are the shortest can pack the biggest punch. If you look just hard enough, you can see some strange ghost-like spirit move by the camera, which Dave noticed while filming outside. Dave's channel is full of paranormal content, but this video has still never been explained. So what do you think? Is this real, or is it perhaps just a trick of the light or the camera? I'll let you decide. Number 5. In June of 2018, a small surveillance camera set up outside somewhere in Rantoul, Illinois, captured something absolutely terrifying one night while filming. The video starts off quite normal, but in a matter of seconds, it turns into something incredibly eerie. Pay close attention to the light to see what happens. This is by far one of the strangest pieces of home security footage I have seen in quite some time. The authenticity of this video is kind of questionable though, because it was filmed in 2018 but looks like it was filmed in the early 2000s using outdated technology. Either way though, the large creature that flies by the camera doesn't look like it was added in using CGI or anything like that. It looks like it could be some sort of gigantic bird, or maybe a bird just got too close to the camera, creating an illusion that it was bigger than it actually is. Or maybe this is not a bird at all and is something far more sinister. Number 4. YouTuber Time to Play TV is exploring a local haunted cemetery because he says that numerous people have stated that while they visited it, they saw some sort of strange shadow figure roaming the graveyard. So curious to see if these legends are true or nothing more than hearsay, he ventures out to the exact same cemetery to have a look around. About 10 minutes go by and he is not able to find anything of real significance. The place is certainly creepy, but that's to be expected when visiting a cemetery, especially at such a late hour. But from this point on, things get a lot creepier for the uploader. It doesn't seem like he was able to find and document the much talked about shadow figure, but he certainly finds something far creepier lurking behind a tree. Some sort of a bizarre spirit that looks like it is wearing long white robes. As soon as he sees this, the YouTuber gets freaked out but still manages to have the courage to explore behind the tree. However, upon turning the corner, he is unable to find any trace of the figure in sight. He starts to look around different areas, but still, he can't find it. Commenters seem to agree that the figure looks like it is either a man in a white robe or some creepy spirit roaming around. What's also worth noting is that Time to Play TV does not usually upload paranormal content, but rather family vlog style videos, giving more credibility to the events documented here. One thing is for sure, the uploader definitely won't want to return to this cemetery anytime soon. Number 3. A YouTube user named Sierra Para Hunter says that he received the following video footage from a retired couple from Yosemite that was having trouble with break-ins happening to their home, and eventually decided to finally try to put an end to these happenings by installing security cameras all around their property to see if they could capture the suspects if they ever dared to come back and try it once more. One night their camera recorded something and the couple thought that they finally got the suspects on tape. They were met with utter shock and confusion when they saw this appear instead. Understandably, the man that received this video from the couple says that he has absolutely no idea what this could possibly be, but he thinks that it could potentially be the Fresno stick creatures, and judging by the figure's appearances in this video, that description sounds quite accurate. The original video was published online in 2011. Making it a decade old, and yet even still no official explanation has been given as to what these strange white stick creatures are. So I think it is safe to say that this video will always remain one of the biggest mysteries the Fresno community will ever witness. Number 2. A man from the city of Medellin, Colombia, is simply enjoying his night inside his home when he suddenly sees something wandering the streets outside that causes him to pull out his camera to see if he can film it for the internet to see. The streets just outside his home seem to be pretty abandoned and quiet except for one lone figure, but this figure isn't just anybody. It seems to be something much creepier. My first thought after watching this video was that maybe this was filmed on Halloween and it was just somebody walking around dressed as a ghost, but the video was filmed on May 25th, 2017, meaning that there's no way this could have been a Halloween costume. The figure is clearly not somebody that the YouTuber recognizes either, otherwise he wouldn't have pulled out his camera to film the stranger. So what exactly is this person? Is it even a person, or is it some sort of witch like the uploader seems to think? Be sure to let me know what you think. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds, because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. Over on Reddit, a man named Eric K shared an eerie video that his Ring doorbell camera captured late one night. The video shows a typical night in the neighborhood. All is quiet and peaceful, and a man can be seen walking on the sidewalk, or judging by what happens in a minute, maybe this isn't an ordinary man at all. The uploader thinks that maybe this was nothing more than a camera glitch, which is possible, but then again it doesn't look like there are any jump cuts after the man disappears. He says that upon seeing this footage, his wife has become extremely freaked out by it, and I don't blame her. By all accounts, it definitely looks like this man suddenly vanished without a trace. Although the video is 8 months old, the uploader still hasn't gotten any concrete answers for this footage, but hopefully he will soon. That way he and his wife can go back to living in this neighborhood in peace. From natural phenomena to the paranormal, these are the top 10 scary videos only understood by higher beings.